Out of 6 points from Air Force this weekend to, kind of solidify your place in the top of the standings. Not only to get those points, but to do it against your biggest rival. How important was this weekend for you?
Well, I mean, this weekend was huge from a standpoint. We had talked about, obviously, there were 6 points on the line, but anytime you face your Service Academy rival, it's just different. When you win, it feels different. When you lose, it feels different. And just really proud of our guys to, come out of this weekend with five of 6 points, because when you get these points, they can't take them away from you.
And then to be able to get that first goal, a shorthanded goal, how did that kind of set the tone for this game, especially after you guys took the penalty, to be able to score on the penalty kill? How important was that to set the tone?
Well, that was really important because last night they got a couple power play goals. Our PK has been fantastic all year. So, to come out and have to kill that penalty early, and then, for Wills to, I don't know who is going to stop that shot. And it just kind of, I think, excited, got energized the building, but it certainly gave us confidence when we got that first goal.
And then from one rivalry weekend to another next week, and you guys go up to Canada, play RMC, to be able to go in with the successful weekend at Air Force, how's this going to propel you into next weekend?
Well, you know what? Next weekend's obviously a different weekend. There's no points on the line, but this series goes way back, and we'll have to see how we made out. This weekend, guys played hard, and anytime you have a series like this, you're going to have some guys get banged up. So we'll kind of assess that situation, but it's always fun to play up there in Canada. RMC and RMC's, they've got a talented team. Their whole school comes out, so the atmosphere up there will be really good.
What do you guys have?
And Coach, just about the 3-goal outburst in less than 3 minutes in the second period, what did you tell the team? What did you see happening that got that series of goals going?
Well, you know what? It was a big goal. Smitty scored his first goal. I mean, what a way to get your first goal. And when that happened, that our bench just almost jumped right through the ceiling. They were so happy and, like I said, energized. And then we were able to get a power play. So we just got some momentum, and we just went with it, and we're able to get 3 goals in a short period.
And as you said, one of your freshmen, then John Kieran, also got a goal there they made it 4-1. How is it for when you see the younger players being able to contribute?
Oh, it's great. You know what? I mean, they're an important part of our program. They're an important part of our future, and a lot of these freshmen are getting a lot of minutes. So you can't teach experience, and these guys are getting valuable experience.
How did you use the excitement of last night's win to prepare the team for today's game?
Well, that's what we just talked about. There was so much energy from last night. Like, that could have turned into a negative. And we had talked before the game. I said, you want last night to be big, then we have to do something tonight. And I thought our guys didn't allow last night to put them in a position where they thought the weekend was done. Like they still came out with a hunger, and these were 2 great hockey games. 2 sold-out buildings, and just a good weekend of hockey for us.
It was nice at the end. The players stood together during the alma maters and then stood in a circle for a final moment. Tell us a little bit about that.
You know what? We've always done that with Air Force. We try to beat the heck out of each other for 120 minutes, 2 nights. But when the game is over, we understand that we are on the same team. And we have a mutual respect for each other that goes way back. And every time we play each other, we will always salute the crowd together. And we will honor our seniors like we did tonight with both groups of seniors being lined up together.
Thoughts going up to the Royal Military College? What stands out about going up to that school?
You know what? Obviously, I grew up with that rivalry. I mean, that used to be the biggest game on Army's schedule because Air Force didn't have a program. They're obviously not a Navy program. So, you know what? I think this is the longest international rivalry that has been played between two teams. And anytime you have Canadians and Americans playing each other, it's always, you know what, high energy and a lot of fun.
Thank you, Coach.
Yep.
Down to 14 wins this season so far, I mean, suppressing your total from last year. What's really changed going to this year to be as consistent as you guys have been?
Well, I think you just hit something there by saying consistent. You know, last year, every year is different. Last year we were really dinged up through the middle of the season and had a lot of guys out. But this year, right from the start, I've told people I think the biggest difference, or one of the things that has allowed us to be successful, there's just a great culture in the locker room, and that actually started. You know, that didn't just happen this year. I thought our seniors did a great job last year keeping the program together and giving us some momentum at the end of the season.
And I know you like to take games one at a time, but just looking past RMC and heading to Niagara after that, I mean, really, what do you want to focus on as you kind of prepare for your game plan against them?
Yeah, you know what? Once we do get back into league play, it's just important now to come up with something every weekend. Because when it's all said and done, the standings will be really close. You have to try to win series. So like this weekend with Air Force, now we know we won this series. So if it ever comes to a situation where we're tied, that we'll have the advantage. And playing Niagara and only playing them twice, it's going to be something where we're going to have to try to win that series. But you know, they've got a good team and. It'll be a real challenge.